Welcome back to Centre Coventry, where today is the day. It's Arsenal in the Carabao Cup third round, and also a massive league game against title favourite Sunderland at home. Both of these ties, you can see, are on TV, and since we were last together for the Rochdale defeat, things have gone relatively well for us. Well, really well for us, to be honest. We've beaten Arsenal's under-23s in the Checkatrade Trophy, which was relatively routine. A game we should be winning. Did get an injury to Tony Andreu, unfortunately. We then beat Oxford by a 1-0, a 32nd minute goal from Tom Bayliss sealing that one. We stuck 4 past Barnsley, with Bakayoko scoring a hat-trick, and then we drew 1-1 to Bristol Rovers, and we were really outplayed for most of that game. Connor Chaplin and Tom Bayliss both taking a knock in that one. Connor Chaplin is actually out after that injury. He is out for 2 to 5 weeks with a calf strain after that knock, and Tom Bayliss isn't actually fully fit after taking the knock against Bristol Rovers as well. But today is the big day. Tom Bayliss should be monitored. He is capable. It's the big day against Arsenal. It's Carabao Cup third round day. It's a chance for us to gain some money in really, which is massively needed. As you can see, we're down to $835,000 of overall balance. We were up over $1 million in August, $2.08 million. It's in dollars for some reason. That's going to change. It's going to change my preferences because that cannot happen. We are English and we work in pound sterling, UK pound sterling, and salaries work monthly. Thank you very much. So yeah, we were up over £1 million. There you go. We were up around £1.2 million of the overall balance. That's actually halved, and we're only in September. So a month, and it's just halved, and we're losing a huge amount of money every single month. And as our projection goes, we're going to be in £3 million of debt by the end of 2021, over £1 million of debt at the end of this season, making a loss, and then a really insignificant amount of profit. We need games like this. We need cup games like this to happen more than just today. We need an FA Cup run. We need to do well in the Checkatrade Trophy, and we need to really perform in the league just to keep ourselves floating above water. And this is the side that we've picked today that we believe gives us the best opportunity to do something against Arsenal at the Ricoh Arena. So we're going with Lee Burge in goal. You should be getting a little bit more familiar with this side now. It doesn't actually change too much. Then we've got Junior Brown, Dom Hyam, Tom Davis and Jordan Willis. Abu Agogo and Liam Kelly as our 2 central midfielders, with Tom Bayliss on the bench today. Luke Thomas, Jody Jones is back for his first game with Andreu's injury and Chaplin's injury. Corey Blackett-Taylor on the right, and Amadou Bakayoko up front on his own. That is the team that we're putting out. We're not sure what Arsenal are going to do. We hope that they're going to play a slightly weakened side and give us a chance. There's nearly a sellout crowd here at the Ricoh, and from previous experience, this football club is, in general, when there's been a pretty full Ricoh Arena, it struggled. It struggled massively to do very well. I can hear the crowd noise. This is a... How can I... We'll turn that off in a second. But we've got Arsenal going with Bernd Leno in goal, Kolasinac, Konstantinos Mavropanos, Mustafi and Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Matteo Guendouzi, Mohamed Elneny, Danny Welbeck, and then 3 guys who I've never heard of. I'm guessing they're youngsters, all starting in advanced positions. So hopefully, going forward, Arsenal shouldn't offer too much We're just going to give it to the assistant. Give it to Adi Vivesh and go, Adi, you sort us out today. Massive crowd. Here we go. Here's a tunnel interview, which we haven't had for a while. Koscielny. Yeah, it makes things easier, Koscielny being out. Would rather have Chaplin than not have Chaplin. I don't know. It's always difficult, isn't it, when you haven't got your best players? But you know, right? Okay, I can turn the sounds off here. There you go. Sounds it off. Right, Jody Jones after a minute, and my goodness, Bernd Leno's made a hell of a stop early on, and Jody Jones really gives us a chance, and we're dominating possession against Arsenal at the moment. Let's just encourage and just continue doing what we're doing. Looking at the opposition instruction there, we really don't want to go 1-0 down early on, and still within 20 minutes, Guendouzi fires it wide of the post. It's not the strongest Arsenal team. I'd say Leno, Mustafi, I mean Kolasinac is a first teamer really, Welbeck is, but they don't really play. And Leno's dropped it, and Bakayoko's in. Bakayoko scored, 7th of the season. It does not matter what Leno is doing, but we've taken the lead against Arsenal. What has happened here? Tom Davis with a classic route one, and Leno, I don't know what Leno's doing. And Bakayoko has fired into an empty net. He's 7th of the season. Tom Davis got picked up an assist. We're going to look at it again. He's onside. Is he onside? Yeah, no, he is onside. I was panicking there, but we've taken the lead. And my goodness. And here we go again. It's Jody Jones. And he's fired wide. I cannot believe what has just happened. We've seen one of the craziest goalkeeping mistakes. And we've taken the lead. And it's Bakayoko. What a save from Lee Burge. Guendouzi's just popped one over the wall, destined for the back of the net. And Lee Burge has made an absolute incredible save. We're just going to encourage the lads. We've got ourselves to half time. We're leading by a goal to 0. This is, I mean, we've dominated possession. Everything else we're pretty much even or losing on, but we've dominated possession. But the important thing is we're dominating the scoreline. Everyone's delighted. Talk to Vivesh. He can do the individual team talks, and we go out for the second half. Bakayoko has really come into a little bit of form, and if we can take this into the league, I really think that we can go forward and continue to do really well. This is a massive confidence boost here. 1-0 up against Arsenal. Tom Bayliss, I'm going to bring him on for... Yeah, I'm going to bring him on for Kelly. We're going to bring Bayliss on. We're going to calm down is what we're going to do. We're going to calm down. This is fine. Willis with the throw-in. Bayliss. Willis. Bayliss. This is very good football on the edge of the box. Jody Jones! It's 2! It's 2-0. It's Coventry City 2, Arsenal 0 at the Ricoh Arena. This is incredible. I have no idea what is going on here. This is a wonderful pass. Jody Jones' first start. Did it take a deflection? Leno's gone the wrong way. And we've taken a 2-goal lead at the Ricoh. We got the ball back again from kickoff. Here's Bakayoko. And he's whipped one with his left just wide of Leno's right-hand post. Danny Welbeck is having an absolute stinker out there really at the moment. Lucas Torreira's come on. Rob Holding's come on. And now they've got a knock. They've made all their subs. We're 2-0 up. We're going to make some subs. We're going to keep players fit. Jordan Shipley. There's our 3 subs now made. We're 2-0 up. Surely we can't throw this away. Nathan Tormey's got injured. They're going to finish the game with 10. It's going to happen. We're going to continue our great run. We did it last series. We had a great run in a cup, and we've done it it's a poor match. We've emerged as winners. We've dominated possession. We've beaten Arsenal at home. I'm extremely happy with the result. Let's get us back. Look at this. There's only one real up. Well, Wolves have beaten Manchester City. Wembley trip, anyone? Well, after a massively exciting, a hugely exciting win against Arsenal, we are now the early kickoff against Sunderland today. We have more exciting news as we've been drawn in the 4th round draw. We've been drawn against Wolves at home, which will take place on the 31st of October. That coincides quite nicely with a very difficult month of football for us, to be honest. Starting really from the Arsenal game up until then. Obviously Arsenal, Sunderland, difficult game. Portsmouth right up there. Charlton right up there. Luton right up there. Wickham came up with them, so not going to be an easy game. Southend winnable. Bradford winnable. Doncaster winnable. But then Wolves, and then straight after Accrington, who have been playing very well as well. And then a potential FA Cup first round tie, which you never know, could be tricky. The match preview, they have Adam Matthews out, who is a very talented player. They are currently sat 9th, Sunderland, which is probably well below where they want to be at the moment. But that suits us quite nicely. I think we're going to go with the exact same side that beat Arsenal. We're not going to change anything. I think that's the best way to do it. We want to keep a winning team, as much as it's not probably our strongest team. Some very, very good players in this Sunderland lineup, as you can see. Hal Robson-Kanu, Chris Maguire, Duncan Watmore, Dylan McGeach, Brian Oviedo, formerly of Everton, Glenn Louvens, John McLaughlin, Tom Flanagan, Aidan McGeady only on the bench, can't even get in the team. Is that George Boyd? It is George Boyd. Jerome Sinclair. Oh my! I mean, there's some very, very good players in this team. Reece James, formerly Manchester United. 4-2-3-1 against a 4-2-3-1, and an informed Bakayoko, and a Jody Jones who played really well. Hopefully, I'm going to say it's going to be passionate today. I know we're the underdogs, but let's give the fans something today. It's an opportunity. The Rico again, it's going to be another, not a full house like the Arsenal game, but it's a huge game, so an opportunity to get some bums on seats. We're still losing money this month, even with that Arsenal game. We've got over 29,000 fans, and we're still losing money this month, but that's fine. Just look at their condition compared to our condition. We've got players 80s, mid-80s, low 80s. Thomas whips one in. Kelly's on his own. Bakayoko! No offside. Bakayoko scores again. I thought Kelly might go himself for goal. He didn't. Thomas with a wonderful floated free kick. Kelly just knocks it back. Bakayoko. Bang. What a move. What a set-piece move. The training session's clearly working. And we've managed to take the lead. And as you can see, we haven't actually talked much about the league table, but we're up into second. Luke Thomas has taken a knock, though. That's a shame. The assist of the assist from the free kick. He's going to have to come off for Jordan Shipley. But as you can see, as things stand, we're up into second. And we're really going strong. We need to be up here. We need that championship monies to help us out. Otherwise, we are going to be in a world of trouble next season. And we have no money. We have no money to offer contracts to players. Not be able to keep the players we've got. Not be able to bring in new players because we'll have no money. It'll all go a little bit south quite quickly. And Sunderland are in, and he's had 2 chances there in about 30 seconds, and thankfully blasted one at Bleeberg and blasted one over. Is Blackett Taylor. Shipley coming on out on that left, a bit of a fan favourite youngster, and his Bakayoko. That has to be 2-0. He's playing really well, but that has to go in the back of the net, I think, for me. Is Maguire with a long free kick. Burge. No, it did just go over the bar. I thought Burge tipped it over. Here's Maguire again, and Maguire goes close again. He is a very, very dangerous player. I remember Chris Maguire scored 2 free kicks against the MK Dons a few years ago for Coventry, within about 10 minutes of each other. Absolute crazy scenes. Bakayoko flashing one wide. He was on loan from Sheffield Wednesday, Chris Maguire. What was it, back in 2014 maybe? Came on, scored 2 free kicks against the MK Dons. We won 3-1. I think he played one more game and then was recalled by Sheffield Wednesday. He did that well. But here's Corey Blackett-Taylor. Kelly, it's 2. Liam Kelly's first goal of the season. A man who, only really due to Tom Bayliss being out, not fully fit after a knock against Bristol, is the only reason he's in the team. And he's come in, he got an assist today and a goal. Here's Blackett-Taylor. Wasn't really well marked, and he's just drilled one. Half volley. Back of the net. There you go. Showing his name on the back of the shirt. There you go. Who's that scoring goals? It's Liam Kelly. It's 2-0, and we come into half time. Yes, we're the early kickoff, and everyone will catch us again, but we will stay second. You might be winning, but it could change if your performance levels drop. Don't let that happen. Shipley, you look stressed. I'm very happy. There you go. And then he's not stressed anymore. We're going well. We're 2-0 up. Form-wise, we're starting to really tick. We're really starting to tick. That Arsenal game might have just changed things for us. Winning a game like that, that's got to do something for you. That's got to make you go, oh, here we go. We win games like that, we've got to have a chance. Abu Agogo is going to come off today for Tom Bayliss, who's nearly back to full strength. He's such a talented player. Him, Jody Jones, Jordan Shipley, some very, very good youngsters. They've brought Aidan McGeady. They've got the quality of name, but we've got a lot of youngsters and a very tight-knit squad. Here's Tom Bayliss getting it in towards the back post. Blackett-Taylor, John McLaughlin holds. They've got some big names, some former Premier League players, but we don't need all that. We've got a very, very good team spirit, which counts for a lot, I think. Jordi Huul is going to come on, and that's our third sub, yeah. We've got a good team spirit in this camp, and I think that counts for just as much. There's no super standout player of, they're better than everyone else, they're the man that's got to lead this team forward. That's the main thing here, as Wyke is in, and my goodness, corner ball, Lee Burge as well. Jordi Huul is coming on for the last few minutes. We're going to win this one. We're going to go second. Reece James has come on for the final few seconds. Maguire gives it away to Shipley. We're going to win this one, which is this. Didn't expect to come away with 2 wins from this episode, I'm not going to lie. Just expected that we might get a loss against Arsenal, naturally, and a draw against Sunderland, or hopefully a win. But we've won both games in this episode. Liam Kelly getting man of the match. Unbelievable performance. I am very, very happy with that. We'll go back, we'll see how the rest of the sides get on, and we'll update ourselves on the league table. We'll just do the press conference. Yeah, what a performance from Liam Kelly. Luke Thomas, hopefully it's not too bad. I actually don't know. I didn't actually look. Thomas, 4 to 5 weeks. That's going to be a bit of a killer. That's going to be Jordan Shipley's chance, though, to come in and put himself in the side. But look at that injury table for us there. Did you see that? Did you see that? Joint highest in the league. I think it is a problem with Football Manager. I think. I'm not sure. But all these injuries seem to be for ages as well. None of these injuries are, it's a week, 2 weeks, it's fine. It's a groin strain. It's a calf strain, whatever. Well, that one is a calf strain, but I mean, these are all quite severe injuries. Some of them are already injuries, of course. Grimmers and Biamu's were already injuries, but Alessani got injured on loan at Ebbsfleet, Andreu got injured in the last couple of weeks, Sterling got injured in the last few weeks, Chaplin, and then Luke Thomas today. Everyone's been injured in the last couple of weeks, which is really, really frustrating because we got no one fit. But here you go, there's the roundup of all the League One fixtures of the day. We have fallen back down to third as Peterborough thumped Blackpool, who are they're in a real sorry state at the moment. AFC Wimbledon still yet to win a game. Thought they might have it, and they didn't have it against Oxford. Table starting to take place. You say 10 games, the table starts to sort of take place. And that is starting to take place. I mean, Sunderland, I assume they will start climbing the table very soon. But for us, we stay in there, and my golly, we've got a hell of a chance.